excessively. That surfeiting, the appetite may sicken, and so die. That strain again, it had a dying fall. Oh, it came over my ear like the sweet sound that breathes upon a bank of violets, stealing, giving odor. Enough. No more. 'Tis not as sweet now as it was before. Oh, spirit of love, how quick and fresh art thou that, notwithstanding thy capacity, receiveth as the sea, not enters them. Of what validity, pitch, so where it falls into abatement and low price, even in a minute, so full of shapes and fancy that it alone is high fantastic.
Will you go hunt, my lord?
What curio?
The heart.
Why, so I do, the noblest that I have. Oh, when mine eyes did see Olivia first, methought she purged the air of pestilence. That instant was I turned into a hart, and my desires, like felon cool hounds, ever since pursue me. How now? What news from her?
So pleased, my lord, I might not be admitted. But from her handmaid we return this answer. The element itself, till 7 years, shall not behold her face in ample towards them, but like a cloister she will bound, and water once a day her chamber grounded by a priest. All this to season of lover's dead love, which she was to keep fresh and lasting in her sacrifice.
She that hath the heart of that fine frame to pay this depth of love but to her brothers, how will she love when the rich golden shaft hath killed the flock of all affections else that live in her? When liver, brain, and heart, these sovereign thrones are all supplied and filled, her sweet perfections but with one self-king. But way before sweet beds of flowers, love thoughts lie rich when canopied with bowers.
What country, friends, is this?
This is Illyria, lady.
What should I do in Illyria? My brother, he is in Elysium. Perchance he is not drowned. What do you think, sailor?
It is perchance that you yourself were saved.
My poor brother. So perchance may he be.
True, madame, and to comfort you with chance, assure yourself. After our ship did split, when you and those poor numbers saved with you, hung on our driving boat, I saw your brother, most provident in peril, find himself, courage and hope both teaching him the practice, to a strong mass that lived upon the sea. Where? On Arion, on the dolphin's back, I saw him hold acquaintance with the waves so long as I could see.
For saying so, there's gold. Mine own escape unfolded to mine hope, which thy speech search for authority, but like of him. Knowest thou this country?
I, madam, well, for I was bred and born not 3 hours' travel from this very place.
Who governs here?
A noble duke in nature as a name.
What is the name?
Orsino.
Orsino. I've heard my father named it in his bachelor then.
And so is now, or was so very late. For but a month ago, I went from hence, and then was fresh in murmur. As you know, as the great ones do, the less will prattle of, that he did seek the love of fair Olivia.
What's she?
A virtuous maid, the daughter of a count that died some 12 months since, then leaving her in the protection of his son, her brother, who shortly after also died, for whose dear love they say she hath abjured the company and sight of men.
Oh, that I served that lady and would not be delivered until the world until I made my own occasion mellow what my estate is.
That were difficult to compass, because she will admit no kind of suit, no, not the Duke's.
Captain, there is a fair behavior in you, and though that nature with a beauteous wall doth oft close in pollution, yet of thee, O believe thou hast a mind that suits this fair and outward character. I prithee, and I'll pay thee bounteously. Conceal me what I am and be my need. For such disguises haply shall become the form of my intent. I'll serve this duke. Thou shalt present me as a eunuch to him. It may be very worth thy pains, for I can sing and speak in all sorts of music that will allow me very worth his service. What else mayhap to time I will commit. Only shape thou thy silence to my wit.
Be you his eunuch, and your mute I'll be when my tongue blabs. Then let mine eyes not see.
I thank thee. Lead me on.
What a plague means my niece to take the death of her brother thus. I am sure that care's an enemy to life.
By my troth, I told thee, you must come in early overnight. My lady, your cousin, takes great exception to your ill hours.
Well, let her accept or accepted.
But you must confine yourself within the modest limits of order.
Fine, I'll confine myself, no fighter that I am. These clothes are good enough to drink in, so be these shoes too. And they be not, let them hang themselves on their own straps.
That quaffing and drinking will undo you. I heard my lady speak of it yesterday, and of a foolish knight you brought in here one night to be her wooer.
Sir Andrew Aguecheek.
Aye, he.
He's as tall as any man in Illyria.
What's that to the purpose?
Why, he has 3,000 ducats a year.
Aye, but he'll have but a year in all those ducats. He's a very fool and a prodigal.
Fie on you that'll say so. Why, he plays the field the gamboys, speaks 3 or 4 languages, word for word, without book, and he hath all the good qualities nature.
Almost natural indeed, for besides that he's a fool, he's also a great quarreler. And but that he hath the gift of a coward to allay the gust he hath in quarreling, 'tis thought among the prudent that he would quickly have the gift of a grave.
Oh, why, yes, they are scoundrels, and subtractors that say so. Who are they?
They that add, moreover, that he's drunk nightly in your company.
With drinking healths to my niece. Now drink to her as long as there's passage in my throat. Drink in Illyria. He's a coward and a coistrel that will not drink to my niece till his brains come out of his toe like a parish top. Uh-oh. Watch, wench. Castiano Vulgo. Here comes Sir Andrew Agueface.
Sir Toby Bell. How now, Sir Toby Bell?
Sweet Sir Andrew.
Bless you, fair shrew.
And you too, sir.
Accost, Sir Andrew, accost.
What's that?
My niece's chambermaid.
Oh, good Mistress Accost. I desire better acquaintance.
My name is Mary, sir.
Oh, good Mistress Mary Accost.
You mistake, knight. Accost is a fronter, mourner, woo-ha, a sailor.
What? I would not undertake her in such company. Is that the meaning of Accost?
Farewell, gentlemen.
And now let her part so, Sir Andrew, thou mightst never draw sword again.
You would part so, Mistress. I might never draw sword again. Lady, do you think you have fools in hand?
Sir, I have not you by the hand. Marry you shall have, and here's my hand. Now, sir, what is free? I pray you take yours to the buttery bar and let it drink.
Wherefore, sweetheart, what's your metaphor?
It's dry, sir.
Why, I think so. I am not such an ass, but I can keep my hands dry. But what's your jest?
A dry jest, sir.
Are you full of them?
Oh, I have them at my fingers' ends. Mary, now I let go your hand. I am barren.
Knight, thou lackst a cup of canary. When did I ever see thee so put down?
Never in your life, methinks, unless a cup of canary put you down. Oh, sometimes I think I have no more wit than a Christian or an ordinary man has. But I am a great eater of beef, and I think that does harm to my wit.
No question.
And I thought so, I'd forswear it. Faith, I'll home tomorrow.
What? No, pourquoi, Sir Knight?
What is pourquoi? Do or not? Oh, I would I had bestowed that time in the tongues that I had in fencing, dancing, and bear baiting. Oh, had I but followed the arts.
Oh, then hadst thou had an excellent head of hair.
Why? Isn't that a bit of my hair?
Go, ask question, for thou seest it won't curl by nature.
But it
becomes me well enough.
Oh, excellent, excellent. It hangs like flax on a distaff. I hope to see a housewife take it between her legs and spin it off.
Faith, I'll home tomorrow.
Her niece will not be seen. Or if she be, it's 4-1, she'll none of me. The Count himself here hard by with her.
Oh, no. She'll none of the Count. She'll not match above her degree either in stage, wits, nor years. I've heard herself swear it. Tut. There's still some life in it, man, huh?
I'll stay a month longer. I'm a fellow in the strangest mind in the world. I delight in masks and revels, sometimes all together.
Yeah, art thou any good at these kickshaws this night?
As any man in Illyria, whatsoever he be under the degree of my betters. Oh, and I will not compare with an old man.
What is thy excellence in a galliard knight?
Faith, I can cut a caper.
Hey, I've got the mustard to it, all right.
And I think I hold the factor simply as strong as any man in Illyria.
Wherefore are these things hid? Why are these gifts kept behind a curtain? Are they like to gather dust like Mr. Ball's picture? Oh, why, I would go to church in a galliard and home in a caranto. My very walk would be a jig. I would not make water, but in a sicapace. What dost thou mean? Is this a warrant to hide virtues in? I did say by the excellent constitution of thy leg that it was formed under the star of a galliard.
Aye, 'tis strong, and it does indifferent well in a flame-colored stock. Shall we set about some revel?
What shall we do else? Were we not born under Taurus?
Taurus! Not sides and hearts.
No, it's legs and thighs. Legs and thighs. Hey, can you cut a caper? Higher. You know, disco step. Yeah.
If the Duke continue these favors toward you, Cesario, you are like to be much advanced. He has known you in 3 days, and already you're no stranger.
You either fear his humor or my negligence, but you question the continuance of his favors. Is he inconstant, sir?
Oh no, believe me.
Thank thee. Lead him. Here comes the Count.
Who saw Cesario Hope?
On your attendance, my lord, here.
To end you a while aloof, Cesario. Thou knowest no less but all. I have unclasped to thee the book even of my secret soul. Therefore could you address thy gate unto her. Be not denied access. Stand at her doors and tell them, there thy fixed foot shall grow till thou have audience.
If she be so abandoned to her sorrow as it spoke, she never will admit me.
Be clamorous and leap all civil bounds rather than make unprompted return.
Say I do speak with her, my lord. What then?
Unfold the passion of my love. Surprise her with the discourse of my dear faith. Shall become thee well to act my woes. She will attend it better in thy youth than in a nuncio's more grave aspect.
I think not so, my lord.
But dear lad, believe me, for they shall yet belie thy happy years that say thou art a man. Diana's lip is not more smooth or rubious. My small pipe is as the maiden's organ, shrill in sound. All is simulative woman's part. I know thy constellation is right after this affair. Some 4 or 5 attend them, all if you will, for I myself am best when least in company. Prosper well in this, and thou shalt live as freely as thy Lord, and call his fortunes thine.
Do my best to do your Yet a barful strife. Where I woo, I myself would be his wife.
Nay, either tell me what thou hast been, or I will not open my lips so wide as a bristle may pass by way of thy excuse. My lady will hang thee for thy absence.
Let her hang me. One that is well hung in this world need fear no colors.
Make that good.
They will see none to fear it.
A good Lenten answer. And I know where that saying was born. Of I fear no colors.
Where, good Mistress Mary?
In the wars. And that may you be bold to say in your foolery.
Well, God give them wisdom that have it, and as for fools, let them use their talents.
That you will be hanged for being so long absent. Or to be turned away. Is that not as good as a hanging to you?
Many a bad marriage is prevented by a good hanging. And as for being turned away, let summer bear it out.
You You are resolute then.
Not so, but I'm resolved on 2 points.
That if one break, the other shall hold, or if both break, your gaskets fall.
Apt. In good faith, very apt. Well, go thy way. If Sir Toby would give up drink, thy wert as witty a piece of Eve's flesh as any in Illyrian.
Oh, peace, you rogue, no more in that. Here comes my lady, best make your excuse wisely.
Wit, ain't be thy will, put me into good fooling. Those wits that think they have thee do often prove themselves fools, and I, that know I lack thee, may find myself mistaken for a wise person. For what says Quinopolis? Better a witty fool than a foolish wit. God save you, lady.
Take the fool away.
Well, you heard her. Take away the lady.
Go to. You're a dry fool, no more of you. Besides, you grow dishonest.
Well, 2 faults, good Madonna, that drink and good counsel will amend. For give the dry fool drink, and the fool is no longer dry. And bid the dishonest person to mend themselves, and if they do, they are no longer dishonest. And if they cannot, let the botcher mend them. For anything that is mended is but patched. Virtue that transgresses is but patched with sin, and sin that amends is but patched with virtue. If that, this simple syllogism will serve. So, if it will not, what remedy? The only true cuckold is calamity, as beauty's a flower. Therefore, I say once more, you heard the lady? Take away the fool.
Fool, I bid them take away you.
Misprison in the highest degree. Sit man nocuculum, that is as much to say as I wear not motley in the brain. Good Madonna, I beg of your leave to let me prove you a fool.
Oh, can you do it?
Dexterously, good Madonna.
Make your proof.
I must catechize you. Good, my muse of virtue, answer me.
For want of other idleness, fool, I'll bide your proof.
Good Madonna, why mournest thou?
Good fool, for the death of my brother.
I think your brother's soul is in hell, Madonna.
I know his soul is in heaven, fool.
The more fool to mourn for your brother's soul being in heaven. Therefore, I say one last time, take away the lady.
What think you of this fool, Malvolia? Do they not bend?
Yes, and shall do till the pangs of death shake them. Infirmity that decays the wise doth ever make the better fool. I marvel your ladyship takes delight in such a barren rascal. I saw them put down the other day with an ordinary fool that had no more brain than a stone. Look you now, they're out of their guard already. Unless you laugh and minister obeisance to them, they are gagged. I protest, I take these wise men who crow so at these such kinds of fools to be no better than the fool's savings.
Oh, you are sick of self-love, Malvolia, and taste of a distempered appetite. To be generous, guiltless, and of free disposition is to take those things for bird bolts that you deem cannon bullets. There is no slander in a loud fool, though we do nothing but rail, and there's no railing in a known, discreet man, though we do nothing but reproach.
Mercury, undue you with leasing, for thou speakest well of fools.
Madam, there is at the gate a young gentleman much desires to speak with you.
From the Count Orsino, is it?
I know not, madam. It is a fair young gentleman and well appointed.
Who of my people hold him in delay?
Sir Toby, madam, your kinsman.
Oh, no, fetch him off, I pray you. He speaks nothing but madmen fie on him. Go you, Malvolia. If it be a suit from the Count Orsino, I am sick, or not at home, what you will, to dismiss it. See, fool, how your fooling grows old and people dislike it. By mine honor, half drunk. What is he at the gate, cousin?
Gentlemen!
A gentleman. What gentleman?
There's a gentleman here. Ladies, pickle herring. Hey, how now, sawdust?
Sir Toby!
Cousin. How come you so early by this lethargy?
Lechery? Hey, lechery, what? No. There's a gentleman here.
I marry
what is he?
Maybe the devil you wish. I know not. Fate's tale. It's a Lord.
Does your bright sunny
What is a drunken man like, fool?
A drowned man, a madman, and a fool. One drop above heat drowns him, mads him, the second makes a fool of him, and the third drowns him.
Then go thou and seek the crowner and let him sit, O my cuz, for he's in the 3rd degree of drink. He is drowned. Go look after him.
He is but mad yet, and the fool shall look to the madman.
Madame, young fellow swears he will speak with you. I told him you were sick. He takes on him to understand as much, and therefore comes to speak with you. I told him you were asleep. He seems to have foreknowledge of that too, and therefore comes to speak with you. What is to be said to him, madam? He is fortified against any denial.
Tell him I shall not speak with him.
Has been told so, and he says he'll stand at your door like a sheriff's post, or be the supporter to a bench, and he'll speak with you.
What kind of man is he?
What, of mankind?
What manner of man?
Of a very ill manner. He will speak with you, whether you will or no.
But what personage and years is he?
Not yet old enough for a man, or young enough for a boy. Just as a squash before 'tis a peace card, or a codling when 'tis almost an apple. Just with him in standing water, betwixt man and boy. He's very well filled. Speaks rather shrewishly. One might say his mother's milk is scarce out.
Yes, let him approach. Call in my gentlewoman.
Gentlewoman! My lady calls.
Come, Mariah. Give me my veil. Come, throw it over my face. But once more here, Orsino suit.
The honorable lady of the house, which is she?
Speak to me, I shall answer for her. Your will?
Most exquisite, radiant, unmatchable beauty. I pray you tell me if this be the lady of the house, for I never saw her. I would be loath to cast away my speech, for besides, it is excellently well penned. I took great pains to pawn it. Good beauties, let me sustain no scorn. I am very comfortable, even to the least sinister usage.
Whence came you, sir?
I can say little more than I have studied, and that question's out of my part. Good gentle one, assure me that you are the woman of the house, so that I may proceed in my speech.
Are you a comedian?
No, my profound heart. Though by the very fangs of malice I am not that I play. Are you the woman of the house?
If I do not usurp myself, I am.
Most certain if you are she, you do usurp yourself. For what is yours to bestow is not yours to reserve. But that is of my commission. I will honor my speech in your praise, and then show you the heart of my message.
I pray you come to what is important in it. I forgive you the praise.
Alas, I took great pains to study it, and 'tis poetical.
Oh, 'tis more like to be feigned. I pray you keep it in. I heard that you were saucy at my gates, and allowed your approach the rather to wonder at you than to hear you. If you be not bad, be gone. If you have reason, be brief. It's not the time of mood with me to make one so skipping a dialogue.
Tell me your mind, and what message.
Oh, sure, it was a hideous matter to deliver. Courtesy of it to say. There! Speak your orders.
It alone concerns your ear. I bring no overture of war, no taxation of homage. The olive is in my hand. My words are as fun of peace as matter.
This place alone will hear this divinity. Now, sir, what is your text?
Most sweet lady!
A comfortable doctrine, and much may be said of it. Where lies your text?
In Orsino's bosom.
In his bosom? In what chapter of his bosom?
To answer by the message in the first of his heart.
I read it. It is heresy. Have you no more to say?
Good madam, let me see your face.
Oh! Have you any authority from your lord to negotiate with my face? You are now out of your text. But we will draw back the curtain and reveal the picture. Look you, sir, what one I was is present. Is it not well done?
Excellently done, if God did all.
It is ingrained, sir, to endure wind and weather.
'Tis beauty truly blent. She's nature's own red and white, cunning hand laid on. Lady, you are the cruelest she alive. If you were to leave these graces to the grave, leave the world no company.
Should not be so hard-hearted. I will give out diverse schedules of my beauty, and it will be inventoried, and every particle and utensil labeled to my will as item. 2 lips, indifferent red. Item, 2 gray eyes with lids to them. Item, 1 neck, 1 chin, and so forth. Were you sent hither to praise me?
I see what you are. You are too proud. But you are the devil, you are fair. My lord and master loves you. Oh, such love could be but recompense though you were crowned the nonpareil of beauty.
How does he love me?
With adorations, fertile tears, with groans that thunder love with sighs of fire.
Your lord does know my mind. I cannot love him. Yet I suppose him virtuous or noble. Great estate, a fresh and stainless youth, and voices well divulged, free, learned, and valiant. But I cannot love him. I took his answer long ago.
If I did love you in my master's flame with such a suffering, such a deadly life, in your denial I would find no sense, not understand it.
Why? What would you?
Make me a willow cabin at your gate, and call upon my soul within the house. Write loyal cantons of contemned love, and sing them loud even in the dead of night. Hallow your hollow name through the reverberant hills, and make the babbling gospel of the air cry out. Oh, you should not rest between the elements of air and earth. You should pity me.
You might too much. What is your parentage?
I'm a gentleman, but my state is well.
Get you to your lord. I cannot love him. Let him send no more. Unless perchance you come to me again to tell me how he takes it. Thank you for your assistance. I spend this for me.
I am no fee post lady. Keep your purse. My master, not myself, likes recompense. Love make his heart a flint that you shall love, but let your fervor, like my master's, be placed in contempt. Farewell, fair cruelty.
What is your parentage? Above my state, my fortune as well, I am a gentleman. Oh, I'll be sworn thou art. Thy tongue, thy face, thy limbs, actions, and spirit do give me fivefold blazing. Oh, but not too fast. Soft, soft. Unless the master were the man. How now? Even so quickly can one catch the plague. Methinks I feel this youth's perfections with an invisible and subtle stealth to creep in at mine eyes. Well, let it be! How now? What now? Malvolia.
Yeah, madam, at your service.
Run after that same peevish messenger, the county's man. He left this ring behind him. Would I or not tell him I'll none of it? And let him desire him not to lift up his lord with hopes. I am not for him. Unless the servant would come back this way tomorrow, I'll give him reasons for it. Hi thee, Malvolia!
Madam, I will!
I know not what, and fear to find mine eye too great a flatterer for my mind. Fate, show thy force! Ourselves we do not owe. What is decreed must be so. Will you stay no longer? Nor will you not that I go with you?
By your patience, no. My stars shine darkly over me. The malignancy of my fate might perhaps
Therefore I shall crave of you your leave that I may bear my evils alone. It were a bad recompense for your love to lay any of them on you.
Let me yet know of you whither you are bound.
No, sooth, sir, my determinate voyage is mere extravagancy. But I perceive in you so excellent a touch of modesty that you will not extort from me what I am willing to keep in. Therefore it charges me, in manners the rather, to express myself. You must know of me then, Antonio. My name is Sebastian, which I called Rodrigo. My father was that Sebastian of Mezzaline whom I know you have heard of. He left behind him myself and a sister, Viola, both born in an hour. If the heavens had been pleased, would we had so ended. But you, sir, altered that. For some hour before you took me from the breach of the sea was my sister drowned.
Alas the day!
A lady, sir, though it was said she much resembled me, was yet of many accounted beautiful. But though I could not with such estimable wonder over far believe that, yet thus far I will boldly publish her. She bore a mind that envy could not but call fair. She is drowned already, sir, with salt water, though I seem to drown her remembrance again with more.
Pardon me, sir, your bad entertainment.
Good Antonio, give me your trouble.
If you will not murder me for my love, let me be your servant.
If you will not undo what you have done, that is, kill him whom you have recovered, desire it not. Fare you well at once. My bosom is full of kindness, and I am yet so near the manners of my mother that upon the least occasion more mine eyes will tell tales of me. I am bound to the Count Orsino's court. Farewell.
The gentleness of all the gods go with thee. I have many enemies in Orsino's court, else would I very shortly see thee there. But, come what may, I do adore thee so, that danger shall seem sport, and I will go.
Will not, even now, with the Countess Olivia.
Even now I have since arrived on a moderate pace from hither. Pace, but hither.
She returns this ring to you, sir. You might have saved me my pains, having taken it away yourself. She adds, moreover, that you should put your lord into a desperate assurance that she will none of him. And one thing more, that you should be never so hardy as to come again in his affairs, unless it be to report his taking of this. Receive it so.
She took the ring of me, all none of it.
Oh, come, sir. You peevishly threw it to her, and it is her will it should be so returned. If it be worth stooping for, there it lies in your eye. And if not, it is that finds it.
Took no ring of her, what means this lady? Fortune forbid my outsides have not charmed her. She made very good view of me. So much sure methought her eyes had lost her tongue. She did speak and starch distractedly. She loves me, sure. The cunning of her passion invites me in this churlish messenger. Why, none of my lord's ring, he sent her none. I am the man. If it be so as 'tis. Poor lady, she were better love a dream. Disguise. You see that art a wickedness wherein the pregnant enemy does much. How easy is it for the proper false in women's waxen hearts to set their forms. Alas, our frailty is the cause, not we, for such we be made of, such we be. What will become of this? My master is in love with her, and I, poor monster, is fond as much on him, and she, mistaken, seems to dote on me. Oh, how will this badge? In my state as a man, I am desperate for my master's love, as I am a woman. As I am a woman, alas the day, what thriftless sighs shall poor Olivia breathe? Time, you must untie this, not I. It's too hard a knot for me to untie.
Approach, Sir Andrew, approach! Not to be a bed after midnight is to be up betimes, and deliculo surgere, thou knowest.
Nay, my troth I know it's not, but I know to be up late, to be up late.
Ah, an unfilled promise, and I hate it as an empty can. To be up after midnight and go to bed then is early. So, to go to bed after midnight is to be up betimes. Doth not life consist of the four elements?
Faith, so they say. But I think rather consists of eating, drinking.
Well, thou art the scholar, therefore let us eat and drink. Maria, I say, a stoop of wine.
Here comes the fool in faith.
Hey, welcome ass, let's have a catch.
How now, my hearts? Have you never seen a picture of we three?
By my troth, the fool has an excellent breast. I have rather than 40 shillings I have such a leg, and so sweet a breath to sing as the fool has. In sooth, thou wast in very gracious fooling last night, when thou spokest of Picrogrominus, of the Vapians passing the equinoctial of Quibus. Oh, 'twas very good in faith. I sent thee sixpence for thy leaving, hadst it?
I did impetticoat thy gratillity, for Malvolia's nose is no whipstock, and my lady has a white hand, and the Myrmidons are no bottle ale houses.
Excellent! This is the best fooling when all is done.
Go. Here's a sixpence for you. Let's have a song.
Here's a touch for me, too.
Hey.
Would you have a song of love or of good life?
Love song, love song.
Hey, I care not for good life.
Yeah.
Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming? Oh, stay and hear your true love's cry, that can sing both high and low. Trip no further, pretty sweeting, journey's end at lover's greeting, every wise man's son doth know.
Excellent, very good.
That was good.
Oh, what is love is not hereafter, present mirth, half present laughter. What's to come is still unsure. In delay there lies no plenty. Then come kiss me good and 20. Youth's stuff will not endure. Oh, mistress mine, where are you roaming?
The most contagious breath.
Very sweet and contagious in faith.
Oh,
Present mirth and present laughter. Present
What a caterwauling you keep here! If my lady have not pulled up her stew in Malvolia and bid her turn you out of doors, never trust me.
Oh, my ladies are Cartarian. We are politicians. I'm only as a peg of Ramsay, and three merry men be we, eh? Am I not consanguineous? Am I not of her blood? Tilly Valley, lady.
Lady, there dwelt a man in a Babylon.
The knight's in excellent fooling today.
Oh, he does it well enough if he be disposed. And so do I, too. He does it with more grace, but I do it more natural.
Oh, the 12th of December. I
For the love of God, peace!
My master! Are you mad or what are you? Have you no wit, manners, nor honesty, but to gabble like tinkers at this time of night? Do you make an alehouse of my lady's house, that you squeak out your coziest catches without any mitigation or remorse of voice? Have you no respect of persons, place nor time in you?
Oh, but we did keep time, ma'am. In our catches! Snicker.
Sir Toby, I would be round with you.
Oh!
My mistress bade me tell you that though she harbors you as her kinsman, she is nothing alive to your disorders. If you can separate yourself from your misdemeanors misdemeanors, you are welcome to the house. If not, and it please you to take your leave of her, she is very willing to bid you farewell.
Art more than a steward? Dost thou think that because thou art virtuous, there shall be no more cakes and ale?
And by Saint Anne, the ginger should be hot in the mouth too.
Hey, thou art to the right! Go, man. Rub your chain with blood. Mariah, stoop a wine!
Mistress Mary, you prized my lady's favor at anything more than contempt. You would not give means to this uncivil rule. She shall know of it by this hand.
Oh, go shake your ears. Twere as good a deed as to drink when a man's hungry, to challenge him in the field, and then break promise with him and make a fool of him.
Go, do it, knight. I'll write thee a challenge, or I'll deliver thy indignation by word of mouth.
Listen, help me be patient for tonight. Since the youth of the Countess today with my lady, she is much out of quiet. As for Mistress Malvolia, let me alone with her. If I cannot gull her into a nayword and make her a common recreation, do not think I have wit enough to lie straight in my bed. I know I can do it.
Possess us. Possess us. Tell us something of her.
Marry, sir, sometimes she's a kind of Puritan.
Oh, if I thought that, I'd beat her like a dog.
What? For being a Puritan? By exquisite reason, dear knight.
Well, I have no exquisite reason for it, but I have reason good enough.
The devil a Puritan that she is, or anything constantly but a time pleaser, an affectionate ass that can't stay without book and utters it by great swords. The best persuaded of herself as she thinks so grand with excellencies, that it is her grounds of faith that all that look upon her love her. And on that vice in her will my revenge find notable cause to work.
What wilt thou do?
I will lay before her some obscure epistles of love, wherein, by the color of her cheek, the shape of her leg, the manner of her gait, the expression of her eye, forehead, and complexion, she shall find herself most feelingly personated. I can write very like your niece, my lady. On a forgotten matter, we can hardly make distinction of our hand.
Excellent! I smell a device!
I have it in my nose, too.
She shall think, by the letters that thou wilt place, that they are from my niece, and that she is in love with her!
Yeah, my purpose is indeed a horse of that color.
Your horse will now make her an ass.
I doubt not.
Oh, to be admirable.
Sport royal, I warrant you. I know my physical work with her. I shall plant the two of you, and let the fool make a third, wherein she shall find the letter. Observe her construction of it. For tonight's to bed, and dream on the event. Farewell.
Good night, Penthesilea!
Oh, before me, she's a good wench.
Oh, she's a beagle. True bred. One that adores me. Or what of that?
I was adored once, too.
Oh! Let's go burn some sack. Too late to go to bed now. Come, knight!
Oh, come right. Give me some music!
You already had some.
Woo! Now, good morrow, friends. Now, Mr. Sorry, that piece of song, that old and antique song you heard last night, I thought it did relieve my passion much more than light airs and recollected terms of these most brisk, giddy-paced times. Well, but one verse.
They're not here, so please your lordship that should sing it.
Who was it?
Feste, the jester, my lord, a fool that the Lady Olivia's father took much delight in. They're about the house.
Seek him out, and play the tune the while. Come hither, boy. If ever thou shalt love, in the sweet pangs of it remember me, for such as I am. All true lovers are unstage, skittish in all motions else, save in the constant image of the creature that is beloved. How does thou like this tune?
gives a seat to the very... It gives an echo to the very seat where love is thrown.
Thou dost speak masterly, my life upon it. Young though thou art, thine eye have stayed upon some favor that it loves. Hath it not, boy?
A little by your favor.
What kind of woman is it?
Of your complexion, my lord.
She is not worth thee, then. What year is May?
Your years.
Oh, fellow, come. The song we heard last night, Marcus is already. It is old and plain. The spinsters and the knitters in the sun, and the free maids that weave their thread with bones do use to chant it. It is silly, sooth, and dallies with the innocence of love, like the old age.
Are you ready, sir?
I prithee sing.
Love away, love away, that sad cypress, let me be there. Fly away, fly away, bride, I am slain by a fair cruel maid. My shroud of white falls not with you. My shroud of white preparing. My part in death, one so true, no one so true is sharing. Not a flower sweet on my heart. Often let there be not a friend, not a friend. My poor fair, my Lord shall be screwed. 1,000 stars to say, lay me, oh. My sweet for love that never find my grave to
There's for thy pains.
No pain, sir. I take pleasure in singing.
I'll pay thy pleasures then.
Truly, sir. Pleasure is always paid at one time or another.
Give me now leave to leave thee.
Well, let the melancholy god protect thee, and thy tailor make thy doublet of changeable taffeta. For thy mind is very opal. I would put men of such constancy to sea, for thy intent to be everywhere, and thy business to be everything. For thy makes a journey out of nothing. Farewell.
And all the rest give place. Once more, Cesario, get thee to yon same sovereign cruelty. Tell her my love, more noble than the world, prizes not quantity of dirty lands, the parts that fortune hath bestowed upon her. Tell her, I hold as giddily as fortune, which is that miracle and queen of gems that nature pranks her in, attracts my soul.
But if she cannot love you, my
I cannot be so handsome!
But you must. Say that, as perhaps there is some lady hath for your love as great a pig of heart as you do for Olivia. Cannot love her, you tell her so. Must not she then be answered?
There is no woman's size can bide the beating of so strong a passion as love doth give my heart. No woman's heart so big to hold so much. They lack retention. Alas, their love may be called appetite, no motion of the liver, but the palate, that suffers her fate, employment, and revolt. But mine is all as hungry as the sea and can digest as much. Make no compare between that love a woman can bear me and that I owe Olivia.
Aye, but I know
What dost thou know?
too well what love women to men may owe. In faith, they are just as true of heart as we. My father had a daughter once, that loved a man, perhaps. If I were a woman, should I your lordship?
And what's her history?
Blank, my lord. She never told her love, but instead let concealment like a worm of the bud feed on her damask cheek. She pined and thought, and with a green and yellow melancholy, sat like patience on a monument, smiling at grief. Was this not love indeed? We men may say more, swear more, but our shows are less than our vows, for we show little in our love, and say a lot.
But died thy sister of her love, my boy?
Am all the brothers of my father's house and all the daughters too, and yet I know not. Sir, shall I to this lady?
Aye, that's the theme. To her in haste. Give her this jewel, say, my love can give no place. Bide no delay.
Oh, here comes a little villain. How now, my metal of India?
Ye all three into the back street. Malvolio is coming down this walk. She has been yonder in the sun, practicing behaviors to herself for this past half hour. Observe her for the love of mockery. I know my letter will make a contemplative idiot of her. But close in the name of God. Lie now there, for here comes the trout that must be caught with tickling.
This is but fortune. All is fortune. For I once told me my lady did affect me, and I've heard herself come thus near, that should she fancy, it should be one of my collection. Which I think of.
Here's a winning rogue.
Peace contemplation makes a right turkey cock of her. See how she just under her advance? Ooh, I could so beat this rogue.
To be Countess Malvolio.
Rogue.
Having been 3 months married to her, sitting in my state,
For a stone bow to hit her in the eye.
calling my officers about me in my branch velvet gown, having come from a daybed where I've left Olivia, sleeping,
Fire. Stone.
and then to have the humor of state, and after a demure travel of regard, telling them I know my place as I would they should do theirs, to ask for my kinsman Toby.
He's now.
7 of my people, with an obedient start, make out for him. I frown the while, perhaps wind up what, or play with my suffrage tool. Toby approaches, curtsies there.
Shall this lady live?
To me.
Drawn from us with cars, yet peace.
I extend my hand to him thus, clenching my familiar smile with an austere regard of control,
The lips then.
saying, Cousin Toby, my fortunes having cast me upon your knees give me this prerogative of speech.
What?
You must amend your drunkenness.
Patience as we break the sinews of our plots.
Besides, you waste the treasure of your time with a foolish knight.
That's me, I worried you.
One Sir Andrew.
Wait, I knew it was I for many to call me fool.
What employment have we here?
Now is the woodcock near the gin.
Peace and the spirit of humor intimate her reading out loud.
By my life, it is my lady's hand. These be her very C's, her U's, and her T's, and thus makes she her great P's. It is in contempt of question, her hand.
Her C's, her U's, and her T's. Why that?
With the unknown beloved, this and my good wishes. Her very phrases. Your leave wax. Soft. The impressor her Lucrece with which she uses to seal. My lady, what should this be?
This wins her zither and all.
Jove knows I love, but who? lips do not move, none speak this but. What follows? The number's altered. None speak this but. The one that I love, Malvolia?
Mary King Peacock.
I may command where I adore, with silence like a Lucrece knife. With bloodless stroke my heart doth gore. M-O-A-I doth sway my life.
A busted riddle.
Oh, excellent. When say I?
I doth sway. Nay, but first let me see. I may command where I adore. Why, she may command me. I serve her. She is my lady. Why, this is evident to any formal capacity. There is no obstruction in this. In the end, what does that alphabetical position represent? It make it resemble something in me.
I make up that. She is now in a cold scent.
Malvolia! M! Why, that begins my name, M! But then there's no consonancy in the sequel. A should follow, but O does.
I know shall end, I hope.
I'll cudgel her, make her cry out.
I comes behind.
And if you had an eye behind you, you'd see more detraction at your heels and fortunes before you.
M-O-I. This simulation is not as the former, and yet to crush this a little, it would bow to me, for every one of those letters are in my name. Soft. Here follows prose. If this fall into thy hands, you fall. My stars, I am above thee, but be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great, some achieve greatness, some have greatness thrust upon them. Thy fates open their hands, let thy blood and spirit embrace them, and to inure thyself to what thou art like to be, cast thy humble slough and appear fresh. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang arguments of state, put thyself into the trick of singularity. She thus advises thee that sighs for thee. Remember who commended thy yellow stockings and wished to see thee ever cross-gartered. I say, remember, go to thou art made if thou desirest to be so, and if not, let me see thee a steward still, the fellow of servants not worthy to touch fortune's fingers. Farewell, she that would alter services with thee, the fortunate and happy. Daylight and champagne discovers not more. This is open. I will be proud. I will read politic authors. I will baffle Sir Toby. I will wash off gross acquaintance. I will be point devise the very maid. Oh, I do not now fool myself to let imagination jade me, for every reason excites to this, that my lady loves me. She did commend my yellow stockings of late. She did praise my leg being cross-gartered, and in this she manifests herself to my love, and with a kind of injunction drives me to these habits of her liking. I thank my stars. I am happy. I will be strange, stout in yellow stockings, even with the swiftness of putting on. Oh, here's yet a postscript. Thou canst not choose, but know who I am. If thou entertainest thy love, let it appear in thy smiling. Thy smiles become thee well, therefore in my presence still smile, dear my sweet, I prithee. Jove, I thank thee. I will smile. I will do everything thou wilt have me!
Oh, shall I marry you for this device? Oh, well, now place thy foot on my neck. Oh, shall prayers my freedom and trainship and become thy bond slave. Why, oh, thou hast played such a trick on her that when the image of this leaves her, she must run mad.
If you will see the fruit of the sport mark her first approach before my lady, she will appear to her in yellow stockings. It is a color she abhors. And cross garden, a fashion she detests. And she will smile upon her, which will by now be so unsuitable to her disposition, being addicted to a melancholy as she is, that it cannot but turn her into a notable contempt. If you will see this, follow me.
Go to the gates of Tartar, thou most excellent double of wit.
I'll make one too.
No, indeed, sir. The Lady Olivia has no folly, and she will keep no fool till she be married. As a fool's to a husband, as a pilchard is to a harry. The husband's the beggar. No, I am indeed not her fool, but her corrupter of words.
I saw thee late at the Count Orsino.
Foolery, sir, does walk about the orb like the sun. It shines everywhere. I would be sorry, but master, the fool should be with your master just as often as they are with my mistress. I think I saw your wisdom there.
Nay, and thou pass upon thee, I'll no more with thee. Hold. There's expenses for thee.
By Jove, in his next expensive hair, send thee a beard.
By my troth, I'll tell thee I'm almost sick for one. I would not have it grow on my chin. Is there a lady within?
Would not a pair of these have bred, sir?
Being kept together and put to use.
Oh, I would play Lord Pandarus of Phrygia to bring a Cressida to this Troilus.
I understand you, sir. 'Tis well begged.
The matter, I hope, is not great begging, but a beggar. Cressida was a beggar. My lady is within, sir. I will construe to her where you come, who you are, and what you would earn out of my wealth. I might say element, but the word is overworn.
This fellow is wise enough to play the fool, and to do so craves a kind of wit. He must observe their mood on whom he jests, the quality of the persons and the time, and like the haggard, check at every feather that comes before his eye. It is as full of labor as a wise man's art, for folly that he wisely shows is fit. The wise men folly fall and quite taint their wit.
Save you, gentlemen.
And you, sir?
Do you guard, monsieur?
Vous aussi, mon serviteur. I hope you are, sir, and I am yours.
Will you encounter the house? My niece is desirous you should enter, if your trade be to her.
I am bound to your niece, sir. I mean, she is the list of my voyage.
Taste your lady, sir. Put them to motion.
My legs do better understand me, sir, than I understand what you mean by bidding me taste my legs.
I mean to go, sir. To enter.
I will answer you with gate and entrance, but we are prevented.
Hey.
Most excellent sweet lady, the heavens rain odors on you.
The youth's a rare courtier. Rain odors, well.
My matter hath no voice but to your own most pregnant and vouchsafed.
Odors, pregnant, and vouchsafed. I'll get them all three already. Let the garden door be shut and leave me to my hearing.
What is?
Give me your hand, sir.
My duty, madam, and most humble servant.
What is your name?
Cesario is your servant's name, fair princess.
Oh, my servant, sir. It was never married world since lowly feigning was called compliment. You are servant to the Count Orsino.
And he is yours, and his must needs be yours. Your servant's servant is your servant, madam.
For him, I think not on him. For his thoughts, they were blanks rather than filled with me.
Madam, I come to what your gentle thoughts on his behalf.
Oh, I pray you keep it in. I bade you never speak of him again, unless you were to undertake another suit. Then I'd rather hear you to solicit that than music from the spheres.
Dear lady.
No, I pray you keep it in. I did send, after the last enchantment you did hear, a ring in pursuit of you. So did I abuse myself, my servant, and I fear me, you. Under your hard construction must I sit, to force that on you, in shameful cunning, which you knew none of yours. Oh, what must you think? Have you not set mine honor at the stake, and baited it with all the unmuzzled thoughts a tyrannous heart might think? Let me hear you speak. No. To one of your receiving. A cypress, not a bosom, hideth my heart. Now let me hear you speak.
I pity you.
That doesn't agree to laugh!
No, not to cries, for 'tis a vulgar proof that very oft we pity enemies.
Why? Then methinks 'tis time to smile again. Oh, world, how apt the poor are to be proud! If one must be a prey, how much the better to fall before the lion than the wolf! Oh, the clock upbraids me with wasted time. Be not afraid, gentle youth, I'll not have you. Oh, but when wit and youth come to harvest, your wife is like to reap a proper man. There lies your way, due west.
Then westward ho, grace and good disposition defend your ladyship. You'll nothing, madam, to my lord.
I pray you, tell me, what dost thou think of me?
That you do think you are not what you are.
But if I think so, then I think the same of you.
Then think you right, I am not what I am.
Then I would you were as I would have you be.
Would it be better, madam, than what I am? I wish it might, for now I am your fool.
Oh, what a deal of scorn looks beautiful in the contempt and anger of his lip. A murderous guilt shows not itself more soon than love, though it soon see hid. Love's night is noon. Cesario, by the roses of the spring, by maidhood, honor, truth, and everything, I love thee, so that, maugre all thy pride, nor with no reason my passion hide. Do not extort thy reason from this clause, for that I woo, thou therefore hast no cause. But reason, thus with reason fetter. Love sought is good, but given unsought better.
By innocence, I swear, and by my youth, I have one heart, one bosom, and one truth, and that no woman has, nor never none shall mistress be of it save I alone. And so, adieu, good madam. Never more to you will I my master's tears deplore.
But come again, for thou mayest move that heart that now abhors to like his love.
No, faith I'll not stay a jot longer.
Now, we'll give thy reason. reason, sweet poison, thy reason!
Unless you need your reason, Sir Andrew. Mary, I saw your niece do more favors for the Count's serving man than ever she bestowed upon me. I saw it in the orchard.
Did she see thee there the while, old boy? Answer that!
As plain as I see you now.
Why, this was a great argument of love in her towards you!
Slight, will you make an ass of me?
Now, prove legitimate, upon oath of judgment and reason. Now, she did show favor to the youth in your sight only to exasperate you, to awaken your dormouse valor, to put fire in your heart and brimstone in your liver. You should have then cuffed him, and with some excellent jests, fire new from the mint, you should have banged that you dumbness. This was looked for at your hand, and this was bought. The double guilt of opportunity you let time wash off, and now you have sailed to the north of my lady's opinion, and there you shall hang like an icicle in a Dutchman's beard, unless you do redeem it by some laudable attempt, either of valor or policy.
And be anything, it must be valor. For policy, I hate. I just like to be a brownist as a politician.
Well, let us build your fortunes upon the basis of that. Challenge me, the Count's youth, to fight with them. Herd him in some 11 places. My niece shall take note of it. Oh, assure thyself, there is no love broker can so prevail in man's commendation to woman than report of valor. There is no way but this, Sir Andrew.
Will either of you bear me a challenge to him?
Go, right here. Yeah, go! Write it with a martial hand. Be cursed and brief. It matters not how witty, so it be fun and full of eloquence. Oh, taunt him with license of ink. If thou thoust him some thrice, it shall not be amiss. And as many lies as will lie in your sheet, though your sheet were big enough for the bed of wear in England, put him down. Go, about it. Let there be gall enough in thy ink, while I write with the goose quill. No matter. Go. Yeah.
Where will I find you?
We'll call the individual go. Not going to be. I got a plan.
But since you make your pleasure of your pains, I will no further chide you.
I could not stay behind you. My desire, more sharp than violent steel, would spur me forth. And not all love to see you, though so much as might have drawn one to a longer voyage. But jealousy, what might befall your travel? Being skillless in these parts, which, to a stranger, unguided and unfriended, often prove rough and unhospitable. My willing love, the rather by these arguments in fear, set forth in your pursuit.
My kind Antonio. I can no answer make but thanks. Thanks. But oft good turns are shuffled off with such uncurrent pay. Were my worth as is my conscience firm, you should find better dealing. What's to do? Shall we go see the relics of this town?
Tomorrow, sir. Best first go see your lodging.
I am not weary, and 'tis long tonight. I pray you, let us satisfy our eyes with the memorials and things of fame that do renown the city.
Would you pardon me? I do not without danger walk these streets. Once, in a sea fight against the Count his galleys, I did some service of such note indeed that were I ta'en here it would scarce be answered.
Belike you slew great number of his people.
The fence is not of such a bloody nature, albeit the quality of the time and quarrel might well have given us bloody argument. It might since have been answered in repaying what we took from them, which, for traffic's sake, most of our city did. Only myself stood out. For which, if I be lapsed in this place, I shall pay dear.
Do not then walk too open.
Ha! Ah! Oh. Sir, here's my purse. In the south suburbs, at the Elephant is best to lodge. I will bespeak our diet, whilst you beguile the time and feed your knowledge with viewing of the town. There shall you have me.
Why I your purse?
Haply your eye shall light upon some toy you have desire to purchase. And your store, I think, is not for idle markets, sir.
I'll be your purse bearer and leave you for an hour.
To the Elephant.
I do remember.
says he will come. How shall I feast him? What bestow of him? For youth is bought more often begged or borrowed. Oh, no, I speak too loud, I speak too loud. Where is Malvolia? She's sad and civil and suits well for a servant of my fortunes. Where is Malvolia?
She's coming, madam, but in a very strange manner. She is sure possessed, madam.
Why, what's the matter? Does she rave?
No, madam, she does nothing but smile.
Well, fetch her hither. I'm as mad as she, if sad and merry madness equal me. How now, Malvolia?
Sweet lady, ho-ho.
Smilest thou? I sent for thee on sad occasion.
Sad? I could be sad. This does make for some obstruction in the blood, this cross-carting. But what of that? If it please the eye of one, it is with me as the very true sonnet is please one and please all.
How now, Malvolia? What's the matter with thee?
Not black in my mind, though yellow in my legs. It did come to her hands, and commands shall be executed. I think we do know the sweet Roman hand.
Wilt thou go to bed, Malvolia?
To bed, lady, not come to thee.
Comfort thee! Why dost thou smile so and kiss thy hand so oft?
How do you, Malvolia?
At your request, nightingales and
Why have you in this ridiculous boldness before my lady?
Be not afraid of greatness.
What does it mean by that, Malvolia?
Some are born great, some achieve greatness.
What sayest thou?
Some have greatness thrust upon them. Restore thee. Don't you? Thou art made, if thou desirest to be so, or let thee be a servant.
Am I made? This is the very midsummer madness. Madam, the young gentleman from the Count Orsino's is returned. I shall hardly entreat him back. He attends your ladyship's pleasure. I shall come to him. Oh, go to Mariah. Let this maid be looked to. Where is Toby, my cousin? Let some of my people have special care of her. I would not have her miscarry for the half my dowry. Oh, do you come near me now?
No worse than Sir Toby to look to me. But this concurs directly with the letter. She sends him on purpose that I may appear stubborn to him, for she incites me to this in the letter. Cast off thy humble sloth, says she. Be opposite with a kinsman, surly with servants, let thy tongue tang with arguments of state. Put thyself into the trick of singularity. And consequently sets down the manner how, as, a sad face, a reverent carriage, a slow tongue, in the habits of some madam of note and selfhood. I have limed her, but it is Jove's doing. Jove, make me thankful. Oh. When she went away just now, let this maid be looked to, not Malvolia, nor according to my degree, but maid. Everything adheres together, so that no dram of a scruple, no scruple of a scruple, no obstacle, no incredulous or unsafe circumstance, nothing can come between me and the full prospect of my hopes. Jove and my stars be praised.
Where is she in the name of sanctity? Oh, if all the devils in hell be gathered in little, and demons herself possessed her, yet I'll talk to her.
Here she is! Here she is! How it's with you, miss. How is it with you, lady?
Go off! I discard thee. Let me enjoy my private. Go off.
Ah, how hollow the fiend speaks within her! Did not I tell you, Sir Toby, my lady wishes you to have the care of her.
Why does she so?
Go to, peace. Oh, we must be gentle with her. Leave me alone. How now, Malvolia? What is with thee? would, woman, defy the devil. Consider he's an enemy to mankind. Pater nostri
Do you know what you say? I speak of the devil, how she takes it at heart. Pray God she be not bewitched. Get her to say her prayers until we get her to pray.
My prayers, minx.
No, she will not hear of godliness. Oh.
Go hang yourselves all, your idle, shallow things. I am not of your element. You shall know more hereafter.
Is possible!
If it were played upon a stage, I could condemn it as an improbable fiction.
Her very genius hath taken hold of the infection, man.
Yes, and let's follow her lest the device take air and tank. Why, we shall make her mad indeed. The house will be quieter.
We'll have her in a dark room and bound. My niece is already in the belief that she's mad. We may carry it thus, both for our pleasure and her penance, until our pastime, tired of breath, finds a cause to have mercy on her, at which time we'll bring the whole device before the bar and crown thee as a finder of madmen. See, someone's coming, hopefully. Anytime they're coming, I promise. I read it in the book. See. Anytime. See, I told you. Hide, now. That'll be cool. Hide. You, stay right there. You, keep doing that. It's okay, we're gonna be all right.
Reproves my fault, but such a headstrong, potent fault, and he said, "What marks reprove?"
With the same behavior that your passion bears was on my master's grief.
Well, here, wear this jewel for me. It is, it has my picture inside. Refuse it not. Oh, and have no tongue to vex you. Or shall you ask of me that I shall deny that honor saved me upon asking give?
Nothing but this. Your true love for my master.
But how with mine honor can I give him that which I have already given you?
I will acquit you.
And come again this way tomorrow. Oh, a fiend like thee may bear my soul to hell.
God save thee, sir.
And you, sir.
That defense thou hast, but take thee to it. What nature the wrongs are thou hast done him, I know not. But thy interceptor, full of despite, bloody as a hunter, attends thee at the orchard end. Oh, dismount thy top, be armed in thy preparation, for thy assailant is quick, skillful, and deadly.
You mistake, sir. My remembrance is very free and clear from any man with any quarrel to me.
Well, you shall find it otherwise, I assure you. Therefore, if you hold your life at any price, to take to your guard. For thy opposite hath in him what youth, strength, skill, and wrath can furnish man withal.
I pray you, sir, what is he?
He is Night. Dubbed with unhatched rapier on carpet consideration, but a devil in private brawl, souls and bodies, he hath divorced 3, and his incensement at this moment is so implacable that no satisfaction can be had but by pangs of death and sepulchre. Hobnob is his word, give it or take it.
I will require some conduct of the lady in the house. I am no fighter. I've heard of a kind of man who looks other to taste their valor. Like this is a man of that.
Sir, no. His indignation is born of a very palpable insult. Therefore on, and give you his desire. Unless you undertake that with me, with which as much safety you might answer him. Therefore, on, or strip your sword stark naked. For metal you must, sir, or forswear to wear iron about you.
Uncivil as it is strange. I beseech you, do me this courteous office as to know of the night what my offense to him
do so. Mistress Mariah, stand you by this gentleman till I return. Man! He is a very devil! I've never seen such a virago! I had a pass with him, with rapier, scabbard, and all, and he gives me such a stuck-in that with a mortal motion that it is inevitable. Then he pays you the answer as sure as your feet hit the ground they step on. They say he has been fencer to the Sophie.
I'll turn it all off, meddle with him.
Oh, but now he will not be pacified. See, Mariah can barely keep him hither.
Blame on it! And I thought he was so cunning and valiant in fence, I'd have seen him, dared I'd have challenged him. Let him let the matter slip, and I'll give him my horse, Great Cabalet.
I'll make the motion. Stand you here, make a good show of it. Stay shall end without perdition of souls. Mary, I'll ride his horse better than I ride him. You have given his horse to take up the quarrel. I persuaded him that the youth's a devil.
He is so conceited of himself and pants and looks pale as if a bear were at his heels.
Come, sir. There's no remedy for it. He will, for his oath's sake, have a bout with you. He hath bethought himself better of the quarrel, and scarce finds that worth talking of. Therefore, draw in supportance of the vow. He promises he shall not hurt you.
Pray God defend me. A little thing will make me tell them how much I lack of a man.
You see him furious, give ground.
There's no remedy for it, Sir Andrew. The gentleman, for his honor's sake, will have one bout with you. He cannot, for the duello, avoid it. He hath promised me, as he is a gentleman and a soldier, he shall not hurt you. On, to it!
Pray God he'd keep his oath. I assure you, sir, 'tis against my will.
Put up your sword.
No,
if
what?
this young man has done offense, I take the fault on me. If you offend him, I, for him, defy you.
No, you, sir, what are you?
One, sir, that for his love dares yet do war, then you have heard him brag to you he will.
Nay, sir, you be the undertaker, I am for you.
Uncle Toby, here come the officers.
Hurry up.
Hey, and I will speak with you anon.
Pray, sir, if you please put your sword up.
Oh, marry, will I?
And for that, I promise you, I will be as good as my word. He will bear you easily and reigns well.
This is the man to thy office.
Antonio, I arrest you at the suit of Count Orsino. You do mistake me, sir.
No, sir, no shot. I know your favor well, though now you have no sea cap on your head. Take him away. He knows I know him well.
I must obey. This comes with seeking you. But there's no answer. I shall not answer it. What will you do? Now my necessity makes me to ask you for my purse. It grieves me much more for what I cannot do for you than what befalls myself. You stand amazed. But be of comfort. Come, sir, away. I must entreat of you some of that money.
What money, sir? Out of my lean and low ability, my having is not much. Out of my lean and low ability, I'll lend you something. Hold, here's half my coffee.
Will you deny me now? Is it possible that my deserts to you can lack persuasion? Do not tempt my misery, lest that it make me so unsound a man as to upbraid you with those kindnesses that I have done for you.
I know of none, nor know I you by any voice or feature. I hate ingratitude more in a man than I hate lying, vainness, babbling, drunkenness, or any other taint of vice whose strong corruption inhabits our fair blood.
Oh, heavens themselves. I'm sure I beat. Let me speak a little. This youth that you see here, I snatched one half out of the jaws of death, relieved him with such sanctity of love, and to his image, which methought did promise most venerable work, did I devotion.
What's that to us? Time goes by away.
But oh, how vile and idle proves this god. Thou hast, Sebastian, done good feature shame. In nature there's no blemish but the mind.
None can be called to form but the unkind. Virtue is beauty, but the beauteous evil are empty trunks overflourished by the devil.
The man grows mad. Away with him.
Leave me on, sir.
Methinks his words do from such passion fly, that he believes himself, so do not I. Prove true, imagination, prove true, that I, dear brother, have retained for you.
Come hither, knights. Come hither, Mariah. Let us whisper or a couplet or two of most sage saws.
He named Sebastian. I, my brother, know, yet living in my glass. For even such and so, in this favor he went, in this fashion, color, ornament, for him I imitate. If it prove true, tempests are kind, salt waves fresh in love.
A very dishonest and paltry youth. More a coward than a hare. His dishonesty shows in how he left his friend here in negligence and just abandoned him.
Come, let's see the event. Oh, after him again and beat him.
Oh, dude, counsel him soundly. Poke him in the head. Oh, but never draw thy sword.
That I do not.
Don't, no.
Would you make me believe that I am not sent for you?
Go to. Thou art a foolish fellow. Let me be clear of thee.
Oh, well held out. In faith, no, I do not know you, nor am I not sent by my lady to come bid you speak with her, nor is your name not Master Cesario, nor is this not my nose, neither. Nothing that is so is so.
I prithee, vent thy folly somewhere else. Thou knowest not me.
Vent my folly. They have heard some word of some great individual, and now apply it to a fool. Vent my folly. Now, this great lubber, the world will prove themselves a cockney. Now, tell me, ungird thy strangeness, and tell me, what shall I vent to my lady? Shall I vent to her that thou art coming?
I prithee, foolish Greek, depart from me. There's money for thee. If you tarry longer, I shall give worse payment.
Thou hast an open hand. These wise men that give fools money do often find a good report after 14 years' purchase.
Now, sir, have I met you again? There's for you.
Yeah.
Why, there's for thee. And there, are all the people mad.
Hey, sir, hold on. Throw thy dagger on the house.
My lady straight. I would not be in some of your coats for 2 pence.
Come on, sir, hold.
No, let him alone. I'll go another way to work with him. I'll have an action of battery against him if there be any law in Illyria. Though I struck him first. Yet there be no matter to that. Let go thy hand.
Sir, not let go, hold. Oh, come, soldier, put up thy irons. You are well fleshed. Come on.
They'll be free of thee.
No.
What wouldst thou now? Thou darest tempt me further, draw thy sword.
Come, sir. I must have an ounce or two of this malapert blood from you.
Hold, Cho, beyond thy life, I charge thee, hold!
Oh, madam!
Will it ever be thus, ungracious wretch, fit only for the mountains, the barbarous caves, and manners ne'er reached out of my sight? Oh, be not offended, you Cesario. Rudesby, be gone! I prithee, gentle friend, let thy fair wisdom and not thy passion sway in this uncivil and foul unjust extent against thy peace. Go with me into my house, and hear thou there, with many fruitless pranks this ruffian hath botched up, that thou mayest smile again. Oh, do not choose but go. Oh, do not deny. Oh, shrew his soul for me, he started one poor heart of mine in thee.
What relish is in this? How runs the stream? Or I am mad, or else this is a dream. Let fancy still my sense and leave steep. If it be thus to dream, still let me sleep.
Nay, come, I prithee. Wouldst thou be ruled by me?
Madam, I will.
Oh! Say so, and so be!
This is the air. That is the glorious sun. This pearl that she gave me, I do feel it and see it. Though, this wonder that enwraps me thus, yet 'tis not madness. Where where's Antonio then? I could not find him at the Elephant, yet there he was, and there I found this credit that he did range the town to seek me out. His counsel now might do me golden service, for though my soul disputes well with my sense that this be some error, but no madness, yet doth this accident and flood of fortune so far exceed all instance, all discourse, that I am ready to distrust mine eyes, and wrangle with my reason that persuades me to any other trust but that I am mad. Or the lady's mad. But if 'twere so, she could not sway her house, and her followers, taking in back affairs in their dispatch. This smooth, discreet, and stable bearing, as her usually does. There's something in it that's deceivable. But here the lady comes.
Let not this haste of mine. If you mean well, go with me and this holy woman into the chantry mine. There before her and underneath that consecrated roof, light me the full assurance of your faith that my doubtful and too jealous soul may live at peace. She shall conceal it, whilst your willing it shall come to note what time we will our celebrations keep according to my birth. Oh, what do you say?
I'll follow this good woman and go with you. And having sworn truth ever will be true?
Then lead the way, good mother, and let the heavens so shine that they may fairly note this act of mine.
Here comes the man, sir, that did rescue me.
The face of his I do remember well. Yet when I saw it last, it was besmeared, black as Vulcan and smoke of war. Bobbling vessel was he captain of. Shallow draught Vulcan prize, with such skillful grapple did he make, the most noble bottom of our fleet. That very envy and tongue of loss cried fame and honor on him. What's the matter?
Orsino, this is that Antonio that took the Phoenix and her fraud from Candy, and this is he that did the tiger board when your young nephew Titus lost his leg. Here in the streets, desperate of shame and state, in private gravel did we apprehend him.
He did me kindness, sir, but true on my side, but in conclusion, but strange speech upon me, I know not 'twas but distraction.
Notable pirate, saltwater thief. What foolish boldness have brought thee to their mercy? Whom thou, in terms so bloody and so dear, hast made thine enemy?
Orsino, noble sir, be pleased that I shake off these names you give me. Antonio never yet was thief or pirate, though I confess, on base and ground enough, Orsino's enemy. A witchcraft drew me hither. That most ingrateful boy there by your side, from the rude seas enraged and foamy mouth, did I redeem. A wreck past hope he was. His life I gave him, and did thereto add my love, without pretension or restraint. All his in dedication. For his sake did I expose myself, pure for his love, into the danger of this adverse town. Drew to defend him when he was beset, where, being apprehended, his false cunning, not meaning to partake with me in danger, taught him to face me out of his acquaintance, and grew a 20 years removed thing, while one would wink, denied me mine own purse, which I had recommended to his use not half an hour before. How can this be?
When came he to this town?
Today, my lord, and for 3 months before, no interim, not a minute's vacancy. Both day and night we keep company.
Here comes the Countess. Now heaven walks on earth. But for thee, fellow, thy words are madness. 3 months this youth hath tended upon us. More that anon. Take him aside.
What would my lord, but that he may not have wherein Olivia may seem serviceable? Good Cesario, you do not keep your promise with me.
Madam.
Gracious Olivia.
No, my lord, what do you say, Cesario?
My lord would speak, my duty hushes.
Well, if it be aught to the old tune, my lord, it is as fat and fulsome to mine ears, howling after ruse.
Still so cruel?
Still so constant, lord.
What, to perverses? You uncivil lady, to whose ingrate and unauspicious altars my soul the faithless offerings have breathed out, and ever devotion tender. What shall I do?
Even as it please, my lord, that shall become him.
Why should I not? Had I the heart to do it. Like to the Egyptian thief, at the point of death, kill what I love? savage jealousy, and sometimes savors noble. But hear me this, since you to non-regardance cast my faith in that I partly know the instrument that screws me from my true place in your favor, live you, the marble-breasted tyrant still. But this, your minion, whom I know you love and whom, by heaven I swear, I tender dearly, him will I tear out of that cruel eye where he sits crowned in his master's spite. Come, boy, with me. My thoughts are ripe in mystery. I will sacrifice the lamb that I do love to spite a raven's heart within a dove.
And I, most jocund, apt, and willingly to do you rest 1,000 dozen times.
But where goes Cesario?
After him that I love, more than I love these eyes, more than my life, more shall I e'er love a wife. If I do feign witnesses above, punish my life for tainting of my love.
I be detested! How am I beguiled?
Who does beguile you? Who does do you wrong?
Hast thou forgot thyself? Is it so long? Call forth the Holy Mother.
Come away.
Whither, my lord? Cesario, husband, stay.
Husband.
I, husband, can he that deny?
Her husband, Sirrah.
No, my lord, not I.
Oh, alas, it is the basis of thy fears that make thee strangle thy propriety. Oh, fear not, Cesario, lift up thy fortunes. Be as thou know thou art, and then thou art as great as thou fearest. Oh, welcome, mother. Mother, I charge thee by thy reverence here to unfold, though lately we have intended to keep in darkness what occasion now reveals before 'tis ripe. But thou dost know hath newly occurred between this youth and me. A contract of eternal bond of love, confirmed by mutual joinder of your hands, attested by the holy close of lips, strengthened by the interchangement of your rings, and all the ceremony of this compact sealed in my function by my testimony, since when, according to my watch, toward my grave I have traveled but 2 hours.
Oh, thou dissembling cup, what wilt thou be when time hath sowed a grizzle in thy case? Or will not else thy craft so quickly grow that thine own trip shall be thine overthrow? Farewell, and take her, but direct thy feet, where thou and I henceforth may never meet.
My lord, I do protest.
Oh, do not swear! Hold little faith, though thou hast too much fear!
For the love of God, a surgeon! Someone presently to Sir Toby.
What's the matter?
He has broken my head across and has given Sir Toby a bloody coxcomb too.
But who has done
For
this?
the love of God, your help!
Yes. Who has done this, Sir Andrew?
The Count's gentleman was Cesario. We took him for a coward, but he is the devil incarnate.
My gentleman Cesario?
Oh, fledglings, here he is. You broke my head for nothing. And then that I did, I was sent on to do it by Sir Toby.
Why do you speak to me? I have not hurt you.
You drew your sword upon me without cause, but I bespoke you fair and hurt you not. If a bloody coxcomb be a hurt, you have hurt me. Here comes Sir Toby Halting. You shall hear more. But he had not been in drink, he would have tickled you other gates than he did.
How now, gentlemen? How is it with you?
As to hurt me, there's an end to it. Ossot has seen Dick Surgeon Sot.
Oh, he's drunk. Good Sir Toby, an hour agone. His eyes were set at 8 in the morning.
Then he's a rogue and a passy measure's pennon.
Away with him who has done this havoc with them.
I'll help you, Sir Toby, because we'll be dressed together.
Will you help? An asshead and a coxcomb and a knave, a thin-faced knave, a ghoul.
Take him to bed and let his work be looked to.
I am sorry, madam, I have hurt your kinsman. But had it been the brother of my blood, I must have done no less with wit and safety.
You throw a strange regard upon me, and by that I do perceive that hath offended you.
Oh, pardon me, sweet one, even for the vows we made each other but so late ago.
One face, one voice, one habit, 2 persons. The natural perspective, that is not.
Antonio! Oh, my dear Antonio, how the hours have racked and tortured me since I have lost thee.
Sebastian, are you?
Oh, fearst thou that, Antonio?
How have you made a division of yourself? An apple cleft in two is not more twin than these 2 creatures. Which is Sebastian?
Oh, most wonderful!
Do I stand there? I never had a brother. Nor can there be that deity in my nature of here and everywhere. I had a sister.
sister, whom the blind waves and surges have devoured, of charity, what kin are you to me? What countryman? What name? What parentage?
Vesseline. Sebastian was my father, such a Sebastian was my brother too, so when he suited to his watery too. If spirits can assume both form and suit, you do come to fright us.
Spirit I am indeed. I am in that dimension grossly clad, which from the womb I did participate. Were you a woman, as the rest goes even, I would my tears let fall upon your cheek and say, thrice welcome, drowned Viola.
Nothing left to make us happy both but this, my usurped masculine attire, and then do not embrace me till each circumstance of time, place, and fortune do cohere and jump that I am Viola. To confirm, I'll bring you to a captain in this town, who hath my maiden weeds, by whose gentle help I was preserved to serve this noble count. All the occurrence since have been between this noble lady and this lord.
If this be so, as yet the glass seems true, I shall have share in this most happy wreck. Boy, thou hast said to me 1,000 times, thou never shouldst love woman like to me.
All those sayings will I overswear, and all those swearings keep as true and soul as doth that continent that orb the fire that severs day from night.
Give me thy hand, and let me see thee in thy woman's weeds.
Captain that did bring me first on shore hath my baby. He upon some action is now at Malvolia's suit, a follower and a gentlewoman of my lady.
And she shall enlarge him. Fetch Malvolia hither. Oh, and now I do remember me. They say, poor gentlewoman, she's much distract. The most extracting frenzy of mine own hath clearly from my remembrance banished hers. oh, how does she?
Truly, madam, she holds Beelzebub at a stave's end as any in her case may do. Hast here writ a letter to you, I should have delivered it today morning, but as a madman's epistles are no gospel, so it skills not much in their delivery.
Open it and read it.
Look now and be well edified, as the fool delivers the madman. By the Lord, madam.
How now art thou mad?
No, indeed, madam. I do but read, madam. And if you would have it as it ought be, you must allow vox.
Read it in thy right wits.
Of course, madam, but to read in her right wits is to read thus. Therefore, perpend, my princess, and give ear.
Just read it you, Festi.
By the Lord, madam, you wrong me, and the world will know it. Though you put me into darkness and put your drunken cousin rule over me, yet I have the benefit of my senses. And your letter. I have your own letter that induced me into such a semblance, with the which I doubt not much, but to do you much shame, nor me much right. Think of me as you please. I have left my duty a little unthought of, and speak out of my injury. The madly used Malvolia.
Did she write this?
Aye, madam.
See her delivered, Maria, go fetch her hither. My lord, these things further thought on, so please you to think me as well as sister, as a wife, and crown the alliance on it here at my place, at my house, and at my proper cost.
Madam, I am most apt to embrace your offer. Your master quits you, and for your service done him so much against the metal of your sex, so far beneath your soft and tender breeding. Since you have called me master for so long, here's my hand. You shall from this time be your master's mistress.
A sister, you are she!
Is this the mad woman?
Yes, this is she. How now, Malvolia?
Madam, you have done me wrong. Notorious wrong.
Have I, Malvolia? No.
Lady, you have. Pray you, peruse that letter. You cannot now deny that it is your hand. Write from it if you can in hand or phrase, or say it is not your seal nor your invention. You can say none of this. Well, grant it then, and in the modesty of honor, tell me why you have given me such clear lights of favor, bade me come smiling and cross-gartered to you, to put on yellow stockings, and to frown upon Sir Toby and the lighter people, and acting this in an obedient hope, while you have suffered me to be imprisoned, kept in a dark room, visited by a priest, and made the most notorious gag and goal that e'er invention played on. Tell me why.
Miss Malvolio, this is not my writing. Though I must admit, much like the character, but out of question, 'tis Mariah's hand. And I do bethink me, when she first told me that I was mad, and came soon smiling, and in such forms as presuppose upon thee in the letter. Comfort thee. This practice has most shrewdly passed upon thee, but when we know the grounds and authors of it, thou shalt be both plaintiff and judge of thine own cause. Alas, poor fool, how they have baffled thee.
I'll be revenged.
She has been most notoriously abused.
Pursuer! And entreat her to a peace. She hath not told us of the captain yet. When that is known, and golden time convinced, a solemn combination shall be made of our dear souls. Meantime, sweet sister, we will not part from hence. Cesario come, for so ye shall be while you are men. But when in other habits you are seen, or seen those mysteries, this man's his queen.
Hey!
Oh!
When that I was but a little tiny boy with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain. A foolish thing was but a toy, for the rain it raineth every day. With a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came to man's estate, with a hey-ho, the wind and the rain, against knaves and thieves men shut their gate. With the rain it raineth every day. With the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came, alas, to wife, with the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, by swaggering could I never thrive. For the rain it raineth every day. With the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, for the rain it raineth every day. But when I came unto my beds, with the hey-ho, the wind and the rain, with toss pots still had drunken heads. For the rain